tragedy. Why are they always showing the shooter? Why are they always talking about him? Find out about him, his life, his problems. Who cares? He killed himself. I don't really care what he does anymore. He saved the taxpayers a lot of money trying to house him. I want to talk about the victims. That's who I want to talk about. And the first person that you're looking at on the screen, this little girl is named Avil Richmond. Why are you not talking about her story? She didn't deserve any of that, but yet no one knows who she is. Well, here on the Advice Show TV, we're going to show who the victims are. We're going to talk about a little bit them because nobody's giving them any story other than a moment of silence. But let's find out who these people are. They're real people. The next person that was killed was a young man by the name of Jack Pinto. I mean, look, this little boy playing baseball. He didn't deserve to die. Well, why would that guy go in there and do something like that? Just kill up these two kids that I just showed. The next child, as you can see on the screen, his name is Benjamin Wheeler. He was killed. What did he do to deserve that? Mainstream media, why you ain't telling Benjamin Wheeler's story or about his family? What are you doing? But you steadily talking about the shooter, the shooter, the shooter. And this is what gives people a motive to do it because they want to be famous. The next photo you see of this little girl, her name is Kaitlin Hubbard. Why isn't Katherine's story told? Who are her parents? Her parents are suffering this holiday season when they had gifts possibly underneath the tree for Catherine, and Catherine won't be able to even open them because she's not here anymore. That's sad. This next little boy, his name is Dylan Hockley. He was killed also. The next person, this other little boy, his name is Daniel Barden. How can you kill, these kids like that? And nobody in the media want to talk about the kids themselves. You just say pray. You just say vigils. But you don't want to talk about and show the kids themselves. The next little girl, her name is Anna Marquez Green. She was one of the kids who were killed in the shooting. What did Anna do? Anna just wanted to get her education. That's all she wanted to do. Get to the holiday season. Celebrate it with her family. Open up her gifts. Possibly, just getting something that she wanted. And now Anna's parents got to look at those gifts underneath the tree to further remind them that Anna had died when they sent her to school that day. The next picture. This little girl's name is Emily Alice Parker. She was killed that day. I mean, as a parent, just seeing these pictures is hard because I had children at that age at one point in time. My youngest is 8 years old. And imagine that my son would go to school and he get killed in that way, form, and fashion. I mean, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. I just went and bought, gifts last night for my son. And to know that I bought a gift and he wouldn't open it because some maniac went in and just killed my son, I wouldn't know what to do. The next picture, this child name is Jesse Lewis. What did Jesse do to deserve this? In mainstream media, why you ain't talking about Jesse, as I stated before? The next little girl, her name is Grace McDonald. I mean, Grace could be anybody's child at this particular age. But yet Grace isn't here because some demon decided to go into the school and kill up a bunch of children who didn't deserve to die. The next little girl, her name is Charlotte Bacon. Nobody's talking about Charlotte. Nobody even knows who Charlotte is. But yet everybody knows who the shooter is. The next child, you see, is Josephine Gay. That was her name. What did Josephine do? As you see, it's a picture of her in school, enjoying her life, just doing what kids do. And now Josephine's not going to be able to even have a chance at life because a maniac with a military-grade weapon go in and shoot people like Josephine multiple times with ease. The next picture you see is a young man by the name of Chase Kowalski. I'm saying it right. Why nobody talking about Chase? But everybody's talking about Adam Lanza. Everybody knows his name. The next picture, a young man by the name of James Matoli. I didn't even know who James Matoli was until I seen these pictures. That goes to show you mainstream media is dropping the ball as usual, discussing the wrong people. Discuss the people that matter, the victims. Discuss their families, not the person who went in and done it, not the person that caused the death and destruction. The next picture, a little girl by the name of Caroline Pravidi, if I'm saying it right. She was one of the children that was killed in the massacre of the day. And it's sad. Nobody knew who Caroline was. They probably would have known Caroline. They didn't watch this video. The next young lady that was killed was Jessica Rico. She was 6 years old, actually. I mean, it don't make a bit of sense. How can you take a gun and go kill up little kids, 6-year-old kids? Most of these kids were 6 years old. 6 and 5, somewhere around there. How can you do that? What kind of heart you have? Your heart is black as night to go in and just kill little kids like that. There's a young man here by the name of Noah Posner. He was killed as well. As you see, he's taking pictures in school. I mean, imagine this young man sitting in school as he's doing right now, and you see this fool bust in with all these dark colored clothes, all these guns he had, bulletproof vests, and just taking out kids. I mean, this don't make sense. This little girl here by the name of Olivia Ingle. I mean, what did Olivia deserve to get this for? She didn't do anything wrong. She was going to school trying to get an education. Doing what any other child does in America. The next picture is a woman by the name of Rachel Davino. She was one of the adults that was killed in a school shooting. Now, nobody's talking about Rachel. Nobody's saying anything about Rachel, but yet everybody knows who Adam Lanza is. The next adult that was killed in the shooting is this woman on the screen here, and her name is Lauren Rosario, if I'm saying it right. Nobody's speaking about her, but everybody's thinking about Adam Lanza. The next person that was killed was Anne Marie Murphy. She was one of the victims that was killed also in the shooting. Nobody's speaking about Anne. You have this other lady who was killed. She was taking a picture with her husband. Her name is Mary Sherlock. She was killed also. This man is grieving his wife today. And he's seeing this picture and is probably just balling up in tears of anger, hurt, and being distraught. This don't make a bit of sense. The next young lady, her name is Victoria Soto. Nobody's speaking about Victoria. She was 27 years old, actually. This other lady, her name was Dawn Lafferty Hawksprung. She was the principal at Sandy Hook Elementary. Principal. He killed the principal of the school. No one's even speaking about the principal. I didn't even know the principal was killed until I seen these pictures. And last but not least, this is a picture of his mother, Nancy Lanza. Now, the deal is about Nancy. He killed Nancy when she was sleeping. He shot her in the face. The report that's going on about Nancy right now is that she was a person that was this doomsday kind of person. She was stocking up weapons. She taught the boy how to shoot guns. She was stocking up food. All this other stuff is coming out about his mother. Like I said, that's all fine and dandy to talk about what happened.